everyone, I hope you're having a great week so far. In this video, I'm going to be providing a stimulus package update, an update on stimulus negotiation, and where things currently stand. To be honest guys, there hasn't been much new information because both parties are stuck in political deadlock. But before we get into the details, welcome back Joe-Dolls. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. We focus on finance, real estate, and other life-related content. Consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell as I'm posting valuable new content at least twice a week. Alright, so to be honest guys, I really feel like if the stimulus negotiations were on TV, we the American people could actually see what the hell is going on behind the scenes, and I bet you a lot more would be done. I mean, right now it's like he say, she say in a sense because they meet for a couple hours, like 3 hours. Afterwards they just say it was a productive meeting, it wasn't a productive meeting, it was a good meeting, bad meeting. I mean, come on, what did you guys do? This doesn't tell us anything. The issue with these negotiations being closed door is that we, the public, are not able to hold them accountable. I mean, the Democrats can make accusations about the Republicans, and the Republicans can make accusations about the Democrats. They can just argue back and forth. I mean, we really don't know what happened because it's not televised. Comment below, guys, do you think that these meetings would be more productive if they were televised to the public? I'm very sad to report, Joe-Dolls, there have been no meetings between the Democrats and Republicans since last Friday. I find this to be completely unacceptable as we have millions of Americans who have lost unemployment benefits, millions of Americans that are unable to afford their rent this month. I mean, millions of Americans that are struggling to put food on the table. Meanwhile, our politicians just have the luxury of bickering and going back and forth. They have not even met at all this entire week. That is just ridiculous. I mean, things are not normal, guys. We have real estate prices continuing to rise while we're on the verge of a rental and foreclosure crisis. Millions of Americans are unemployed, yet we have a booming stock market. I mean, 2020 has been a tough year, guys. Between the spread of the virus, which caused a major healthcare crisis, which has now led to our economic crisis, 2020 has left a lot of uncertainty, anxiety, and fear in the markets and in our lives in general. The price of goods and services are rising. Comment below if any of you guys have noticed an increase at the grocery store. I mean, for myself, guys, I was at the grocery store this past weekend and it seems like the price of everything has gone up. It's like insane, out of control. The cost of everything is going up faster than people's ability to pay for these rising costs. I don't know about you guys, but I just wish we could get a complete redo for 2020. I mean, let's just start over. What are your thoughts about 2020 in general and everything that's going on right now? Leave your comments below. Alright guys, so in terms of the stimulus negotiations, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin said that the White House is prepared to offer more than $1 trillion and urges Democrats to resume talks so that they can reach a deal. So if you remember guys, the Democrats want $3 trillion for a stimulus package and Republicans initially offered $1 trillion. Now Nancy Pelosi is calling for Republicans to meet them halfway and to return to the table for stimulus negotiations. She said, and I quote, "Lives are being lost and time is of the essence." What's frustrating guys is that both parties are basically saying, let's get together, let's reach an agreement, yet no one has contacted the other side. Everyone is being stubborn and stuck in the position. They're playing political games. At this point, it's all talk and no action. So guys, the only areas in agreement are more money to small businesses and direct economic impact payments to Americans, also known as the $1,200 stimulus check. I mean, it's great that they agree on these two areas, but if they are unable to come together and pass a bill that President Trump will sign, then it really is all for nothing. We need less talk and more action. What are you guys' thoughts about them passing individual bills versus one stimulus package? Leave your comments below. Now, Democrats are opposed to doing it this way because they feel that the Republicans will not come back to the table later on. Instead, they'll come up with an excuse and say that enough money has already been spent and no further stimulus is needed. Democrats want a package that provides at least $1 trillion to states and local governments and a guarantee of the $600 weekly federal unemployment benefit. Now, Democrats have offered to slash the length of the terms of some of these benefits in order to bring down the overall cost of the package. Republicans have rejected this and said that they want the amount reduced in general. So guys, the total cost is the biggest sticking point, but Democrats have already moved down to a total price of $2 trillion, which is down from the $3 trillion price tag of the HEROES Act. Now last Friday, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin said that this is a non-starter. One silver lining is that if a stimulus check is signed into law, so if they agree to do direct impacts to Americans, the Treasury said that they could issue payments in as soon as 1 week. Now, the first stimulus check took much longer. It took 13 business days. So it sounds like the Treasury has approved this process for getting checks issued to the people. I mean, guys, I wish I had more positive news to report to you guys, but this is the current status of our stimulus negotiations and the most up-to-date information regarding a second stimulus package and a second stimulus check. Now, please do me a favor, guys. If you found value in the video, be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Share this on social media with others. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell as I'm posting valuable updates multiple times a week. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.